football well after dark. This late-night matchup when history says anything can happen. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the USF Bulls offense comes on the field first today. Because this offense features a receiver that certainly hurt opponents. So how do you think they're going to defend him? Do they single cover him or give him extra attention?
Because I really think it's going to depend on how the corners are playing for this defense. Because if you leave him one-on-one, he's got the skill set to make you pay for that. And this quarterback does a really good job of locating him, especially on those third down situations. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Brown. With the catch, it's Nimrod. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here we go, first third down of the game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Norton. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Norton. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Takes the handoff on the counter play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Grab behind the line, it's Nimrod. The Bulls pick up enough to get a first down there. To the air, it's Brown. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Bulls are in the red zone. Second down, they're going to throw it. That finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Bulls looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal? It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense out there for their first possession. Today, Kirk, we got an elite running back match up across with an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well. So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Harris. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Using his legs here. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. To throw, it's Brown. Grab behind the line, it's Nimrod. Tackle, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch. It's Nimrod.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown! Bulls! This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Here is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Timeout, USF.
And the Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down now after the sack. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but Even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to pass. It's Brown. Makes the grab. It's Singleton.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Third down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Nimrod. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Bulls line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Florida.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's White. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Direct snap to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The tight end has got it, and the Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here trying to hold on to that football to give his receivers a chance to get downfield. But how about this pass rush not only getting to him, but knocking the ball loose, and the defense is able to get on it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Finds his man, it's Singleton. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Getting set, here's second down. Looking for a man. The pass is caught. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Bulls looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. It's the 2-minute timeout, and we've got a blowout developing here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the handoff. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Looking to the end zone. And almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a fourth down here.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's White. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Rainbow Warriors will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Dropping back, it's Brown. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down on the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Barfield. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Play action here on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Rainbow Warriors are going to keep this drive rolling. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's White. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking for some space. It's Sims. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of their first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a 4th down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. And the offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Catch made in space. Look out. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we see this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pass. It's Brown. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Bulls bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. That's caught. It's White. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Sims. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. After all, that looks deep left. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's White. Oh, what a spin! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. South Florida, 20, Hawaii, 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tailback takes the handoff again. The Bulls pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on 3rd down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
The Bulls pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Trying to find some room. It's Norton. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They're pounding away with their running game. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. A quick juke. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And the quarterback keeps it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains nothing.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USF.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Sims. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to... A deep shot to the right. Deep shot falls incomplete, but a lot of contact there. And here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
And the Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw again. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Rainbow Warriors line up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That makes the score. South Florida, 30. Hawaii.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 17.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half.